Hi everyone. I wanted to share an awesome dream that Jesus gifted me, but before I actually start the actual dream aspect of it, I wanted to give you some background context. So this goes back to 2018 at around, I remember it was like a 3 a.m. night. That's when I woke up from the dream. But looking at it now, years later, I've been blessed enough to see Jesus. Not many people get this opportunity, but now I'm actually able to use this as part of my testimony, which is awesome because I'm able to tell people why I believe, not because of what other people tell me or, you know, but because of experiences like these that God continues to work in my life. So the following images are not supremely accurate, but I did work hard to make them as close as possible. So in this image, you see a man and a toddler, which in this case, the man was me. But in the dream, I had a first person point of view. In this image, it shows, the man in third person. But I kind of just wanted to give you guys like the visual of how it seemed in first person. As you can tell, it's dark. The toddler is running, and I was chasing after him, not full speed, but like fast enough to where we don't create that much separation. And as you can see, there's buildings around and a dirt road, which seems like a town. And moving on to this image, now you see the first person point of view. Um, so I remember yelling at the boy, "Hey, stop, stop." And the boy just wouldn't turn around. I don't remember who the boy was, but I just remember that I was chasing after the boy. And yeah, the boy just kept running from me and I was chasing after him. Eventually, the boy got like to the what it seemed the end of the street and he made a right turn. So when he made a right turn, I was probably about 20 yards behind. So when I made a right turn, this is what I saw from afar. There was this big empty building in the middle of like an empty area. The building was about 3 stories high, and that's when I saw the boy run in there from afar. And then this is what I saw after. Once the boy went in there, I was standing outside of the building, exactly how you see it in the picture, and I see this white light like an orb just pop up from the middle of the building, the middle center, the second floor. So the light, the orb started growing more and more and more. As you can see, it started lighting up the whole building. And once the light grew big enough, it was so powerful that it literally made the building transparent. It's almost like I was staring at a giant glass box, exactly how you see it right here in this image. And once my eyes started adjusting to the light, I see a figure of a man coming from the mist of the white light. And that's when I actually see the silhouette of both a man and a child. I can see that the man is holding the child's hand and they were getting closer and closer to me. So at this point, they're still inside of the building, but they're just getting closer and closer to me. And I was still standing outside. So by this point, they got close enough to where I finally realized what I was staring at. And I remember in my dream that I couldn't believe my eyes. I was shocked. And in my dream, I knew exactly what was going on. The weird part is that I knew that I was dreaming while I was dreaming. Like in the dream, I knew that I had to pay attention and to all the minor details so that when I wake up, I'm able to tell people what exactly I saw. And once the boy and Jesus were out of the building, this is what I saw. What Jesus is wearing isn't exactly how I saw it in my dream, but this is the best I could do. He was wearing a white and light blue robe, and he was actually floating. So he was actually floating in front of me with the boy holding his hand, but I could not see Jesus's face or the boy's face. I just knew that it was Jesus holding the boy by from his hand. And then that's when the heavens open. A beam of white light shoots down to the earth, to the ground, and I'm staring at this in disbelief. And slowly, the white light actually started converting into stairs, a staircase to heaven. And this was the final image. That's when I pretty much just watched Jesus and the boy climb those stairs up all the way up into the heavens. Once they made it at the very top, that's when the heavens closed and I woke up. So I hope you enjoyed this dream. Leave a comment of maybe there's a hidden meaning or whatever. But I'm very grateful that I even got this opportunity because not a lot of people get opportunities like these. This only makes my faith stronger too. And I always love to share my testimony with people and always let people know that I believe because of supernatural encounters like these. So thank you guys for watching.